Hello guys, you're welcome, and this is a step-by-step tutorial on how to create a bootable USB drive for Windows 11, Windows 10, and Windows 7. Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe and like for more content just like this one. So without wasting much of your time, let's begin. So we will need two things, which is our tool and then our Windows ISO. So to get that, let's just go ahead and download them. So we need a tool that we use to create the bootable, and we will need the Windows ISO. So to download the Windows ISO, you open your browser, search for any ISO that you want, whether it be Windows 10, Windows 11, or Windows 7. But I want to do this one. I'm going to use Windows 11 for this one. So I'll search Windows 11 ISO, and then I'll search Windows 11 ISO. Yeah. The first link should be a link to Microsoft's website, so select that one. Click on it. Let's wait for it to open. Okay. Yeah, and this is the page. So we'll just scroll down a little bit until we see where it says let me see, download Windows 11 Dex image. Yeah, this one here. So yeah, and then we will select the edition here, which is Windows 11 Multiple OS. Yeah, so that one. We hit on download now. Okay, let it load. And then we will go ahead and select the language. Okay, so click on this one here, this drop down. And I'm going to select English, United States. You can select any language that you want. Now hit next, let it load, and we'll go ahead and download the 64-bit version. So hit on download to download it. Okay, so I'm going to use my free download manager here to download it. So I'll hit on download here. So the downloading has begun, as you can see. Yeah, so now let's go ahead and download our tool that we are going to use to create the ISO. In this case, which is Rufus. So we will type Rufus here, and then we will search for it. Yeah, so the first link should be a link to Rufus website. Click on it, let it open, and then it's taking some time. Okay, so you have to scroll down a little bit and download the latest version. So yeah, version 4.2 is the latest version now. So I'll just go ahead and download the .exe version, which is the first one. So I'll just click on the first one to download it. Yeah, so just cancel this advert here. And the Rufus should also start downloading now. Yeah, as you can see, two of them are now downloading. So let's wait. Okay, so the downloading is done. So now I have my Windows ISO image as well as my bootable tool here, so which is Rufus. So yeah, I will go ahead and now insert my USB drive into my machine, just like that. And now I'll go ahead and open my tool, which is a Rufus 4. Any version that you download will be fine. Yeah, so yeah. So this is the interface of the Rufus tool. So it's going to automatically detect your USB drive, yeah, as you can see it here. But if you have multiple USB drives connected to your machine, just click on this one here and then select the one that you want to install the Windows on. Yeah. And then here is where you insert the Windows ISO. So we just go ahead and click on select to select the Windows ISO. It's on our desktop. So we click on desktop, and then we scroll down till we see the Windows ISO here. Yeah, this is Windows 10, and then Windows 11 should be the one down here. Yeah, this one. So we go ahead and select this one to continue. Yeah. Yeah, let's double click on it to continue. Yeah, so it's now in the upper, as you can see. And here we have Windows to go and then standard. So just leave it at Windows, standard Windows installation, leave it like that. And then the partition scheme. If you're using old machine, just go for MBR. If your machine is more recent, just go for GPT. So in this case, I will leave it in GPT. Yeah. And then I think that is pretty much everything you need to do here. You can just name it under the label, volume label. You can name it to anything you want, but I'll just leave it just like that. And then yeah, I should just hit on start to begin. Okay, so here it will give you that it remove requirements for TPM 2.0 and secure boot has been checked. So in this case means that if you are planning to use this Windows bootable drive to install Windows on a PC that doesn't meet the minimum requirements for Windows 11, then in that case you should leave this one checked, as well as remove requirements from online Microsoft account. That one too, you can leave it checked like that. So I'll just leave it everything as it is here, and then I will just go ahead and click on OK. So as I said, if you want to install the Windows 11 on a hardware that it doesn't support it, just leave the first one as it is, leave it check, and then you click on OK. And here it will warn you to, of course, it's going to format your drive. So if you have anything important on your drive, just make sure you back up your drive before you continue, because it's going to delete anything on your drive. Yeah. So after that, you hit on OK. And now the installation should begin. It's going to take quite some time depending on the speed of your machine. Yeah, so let's relax, and then maybe we'll come back later when it's done, and then we can go ahead and continue. So the bootable is done, as you can see here. It's ready. So all we have to do is just click on close, and then we can go ahead and take out our drive. So in my case, I'm going to try it on another machine and see if we will be able to install it on a machine. So I have this all-in-one PC here that doesn't have any Windows on it. So let's just go ahead and try it. I'll go ahead and insert the USB drive at the back, and then I will just turn it on. Since this is a HP machine, I will go ahead and press on F9 for the boot menu, and then I will select my USB from the boot menu there. So this one here. Now hit on enter for the installation to begin. So guys, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, and also like and share this video so that many people can see. Yeah, so it seems that this one is working perfectly, so I will just go ahead and go to next. Let's just finish the installation. Hit on enter to install, and then let it load. Here I will select because this is a multiple one, so I will select the Windows 11 Pro version, and then yeah, and then I will hit on space to accept the terms and condition, click on it, custom, and then delete the partitions, and we should be able to successfully install the Windows 11 that we just created. Yeah, that was it, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share so that YouTube can push it to many people. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and share. See you guys in the next